I'm not a royal watcher. I don't really pay attention to each other, and the love that they have is really, really moving. And I just wanted to do anything I could to support them. There's so much more she could have said.
It all started quietly, as most seismic Hollywood revelations do. Whispers in exclusive circles, murmurs at private events over champagne, discreet texts between industry insiders. These were the kinds of rumors that made publicists sweat and set social media buzzing with speculation. But even for the most jaded palace watchers and Hollywood veterans, no one could have anticipated the shockwave that landed this week: Tyler Perry. The name alone commands respect in entertainment. The man who created an empire on stories of resilience, redemption, and hope, and who once offered Prince Harry and Meghan Markle his multi-million-dollar Beverly Hills mansion during their escape from royal life. Now, that same Tyler Perry is allegedly at the center of a revelation so incendiary that insiders are calling it career-ending, particularly for Prince Harry. This isn't mere celebrity gossip. It's said to involve actual recordings capturing private moments, unguarded, when Harry and Meghan believed nobody was listening. According to multiple credible sources, these tapes allegedly reveal truths behind the carefully curated public image of their Montecito life and have pushed a once-strong ally to the breaking point. The fallout is being described as devastating. For Harry, it's existential, an unraveling of the narrative he spent years constructing about leaving the royal family for freedom and authenticity. And the person responsible for this alleged exposure? Tyler Perry, someone Harry once trusted implicitly, who had been not just a friend but a protector and godfather to their daughter. Lilibet insiders trace the origins of the tension to what they've dubbed the boiling point dinner at Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. This wasn't a casual meetup, but a confrontation simmering for over a year beneath the surface of public smiles and staged photo ops. Perry, known for loyalty and discretion, reportedly grew frustrated by the ongoing drama surrounding the Sussexes. Despite being portrayed as their unwavering ally in moments of crisis, Meghan famously called him a guardian angel during the Oprah interview. Perry's patience had limits. Initially, the relationship between the Sussexes and Perry seemed symbiotic. They had Hollywood access and credibility. He gained proximity to one of the most discussed celebrity stories in the world. Yet over time, projects intended to elevate both brands began to fail spectacularly. Netflix deals fell short of expectations, and a high-profile Spotify collaboration reportedly imploded, leaving executives frustrated. Meanwhile, the once glossy friendship began showing cracks. Perry's public mentions of the couple dwindled. His warmth, previously unmistakable in interviews, gave way to terse and cautious responses. What truly shifted the landscape, however, were the alleged tapes. Sources claim Perry possesses extensive audio recordings of the couple during their early days post-royalty, captured incidentally through standard security systems at his Beverly Hills property. These weren't covert spy operations, but routine monitoring that is standard for high-value estates. Normally, footage and audio are deleted automatically unless a security incident occurs, but in this case, the recordings were preserved. And what they reportedly captured is sending shockwaves through both Hollywood and the royal watching world. The recordings are said to contain raw, unfiltered conversations that differ dramatically from public statements. Before interviews, memoirs, or media appearances, Harry and Meghan allegedly vented frustrations and criticisms about the royal family in ways far more venomous than anything the public had seen. Sources describe Harry's tone as explosive and deeply disturbing, full of rage and bitterness. Meghan allegedly mocked palace traditions, bragged about manipulating staff, and expressed strategic cunning that contrasted sharply with her cultivated public persona of compassion and authenticity. These revelations, if true, could fundamentally shift perceptions of the couple's post-royal narrative. The breaking point reportedly came when Harry made subtle public comments earlier this year, suggesting some friends had distanced themselves for political reasons or fear of association. Perry, interpreting this as a direct slight, was allegedly incensed. According to sources, the man who had provided them with protection, shelter, and introductions to Hollywood circles had been accused of cowardice and betrayal. That accusation, combined with years of perceived exploitation, allegedly led Perry to respond in the only way he could, by asserting the power he had quietly held all along. Rather than releasing the recordings outright, Perry's team began letting the word circulate. Anonymous tips to journalists, offhand comments from studio associates, and subtle public signals spread awareness of the tapes. Within hours, the internet exploded. Hashtags like Saucer Tyler tapes and Harry exposed began trending, forums crashed, and YouTube channels worked around the clock to dissect the situation. But this isn't just about celebrity betrayal. It's about the consequences of weaponized trust. Perry, by all accounts, had provided extraordinary generosity. He offered his home, influence, and credibility at a time when the Sussexes were facing intense scrutiny. And according to insiders, their response was increasingly entitled and demanding. When he drew back, prioritizing his own life and empire, the couple allegedly reacted with accusations and confrontations. The fallout from the tapes reportedly sent Meghan into a frenzy. Multiple witnesses claim she was screaming, demanding legal action, and accusing those around her of conspiring. Harry, in contrast, is said to have entered a state of denial, slowly coming to terms with the magnitude of the breach. In Hollywood, image is everything, and the perception that they had lost a crucial ally and turned him into an enemy was catastrophic. This perception reportedly led to immediate professional consequences. Invitations to elite events disappeared, partnerships were paused indefinitely, and brand collaborations, including product launches, were halted. Netflix executives allegedly reassessed projects like Heart of Invictus, while the Sussex brand, once synonymous with modern royalty and independence, became radioactive. In the aftermath, Tyler Perry's public communications were measured yet devastatingly effective. One Instagram story simply stating, "People reveal who they are when the cameras stop rolling," sparked a viral reaction, confirming suspicions without explicit confirmation. His final statement, "Truth doesn't need a microphone. It just needs time," further reinforced the idea that his decision to disengage was deliberate and final. Meghan reportedly attempted a counter-narrative through Project Redemption, leveraging media allies and anonymous sources to portray herself as a victim of betrayal. Initial coverage was sympathetic, but new alleged snippets from the recordings undermined this strategy. The couple's private discussions, coaching each other on interviews and public appearances, painted a picture of calculated performance rather than spontaneous authenticity. This apparent dissonance further eroded credibility, suggesting the post-royal image had been carefully constructed from the outset. For Harry, the psychological impact was profound. Reports describe him as retreating from public life, isolating himself, and spending long periods alone. Friends suggest he questioned the authenticity of the life they had built, grappling with feelings of exposure and humiliation. Meghan, meanwhile, doubled down on media outreach, seeking interviews with major platforms such as Oprah and Gayle King, only to be politely declined. The power dynamic had shifted dramatically. For the first time, the narrative controlled them, rather than the other way around. The royal family reportedly observed these developments with strategic restraint. A spokesperson for King Charles issued statements emphasizing integrity and discretion, a subtle reminder of standards they claim were compromised by the Sussexes' public disclosures. Eventually, Harry is said to have reconnected with Prince William, hinting at possible reconciliation spurred by a shared recognition of the fallout. Meghan, however, found herself increasingly isolated in Montecito, her brand and personal influence crumbling. Headlines reflected the severity of the situation. Tyler Perry gave them shelter once. This time he gave them truth. And it broke them both. The alleged tapes didn't just reveal secrets, they revealed character. They showed who Harry and Meghan were when they believed no one was listening, forcing both the public and Hollywood insiders to reevaluate their perceptions. Tyler Perry, once their refuge, became the arbiter of reality, leaving the couple with a stark reckoning. The wider implications extend beyond celebrity drama. The tapes, if authentic, highlight a universal truth about trust, loyalty, and accountability. Perry's alleged actions raise ethical questions about privacy, loyalty, and the responsibilities of those who provide shelter and support. At the same time, they demonstrate the consequences of a carefully curated public image colliding with unguarded private behavior. In Hollywood, influence and perception are currency. When a trusted ally turns critical, the repercussions are swift and severe. For Harry and Meghan, the alleged fallout from Perry's recordings reportedly triggered cascading consequences: stalled deals, broken alliances, and a public image in freefall. In Montecito, the fallout was immediate. Meghan reportedly panicked while Harry retreated. Their once unified front fractured under the weight of exposure, and even their closest allies began distancing themselves. This story also underscores the delicate balance of public and private life for high-profile figures. Actions and words, even those intended to be private, carry consequences when they intersect with powerful individuals capable of influencing narratives. Perry's approach, allowing whispers to circulate before a carefully measured statement, demonstrated both strategic patience and understanding of Hollywood dynamics. The result: the Sussexes' credibility reportedly suffered far more than any direct attack could have achieved. For the couple's brand, the implications are profound. Projects halted, collaborations paused, and public perception shifted. Meghan's attempts at media-driven redemption were complicated by alleged evidence undermining her narrative, while Harry's personal and public confidence reportedly took a severe hit. The fallout illustrates how alliances, when broken, can have cascading effects in industries where reputation is everything. By stepping back, the narrative reveals a pattern: generosity met with exploitation, loyalty confronted by entitlement, discretion challenged by demands for constant advocacy. Perry's alleged decision to disengage and let the truth surface reflects a calculated move to protect both personal integrity and professional reputation. For Harry and Meghan, the consequences have been immediate and far-reaching. Ultimately, the alleged tapes, whether fully authentic or partially interpreted, highlight the tension between perception and reality, public persona and private behavior. They show how carefully managed narratives can unravel when unguarded moments are exposed. Tyler Perry, in this telling, moved from protector to arbiter, forcing a reckoning that neither Harry nor Meghan could fully control. In the aftermath, the Sussexes face an uncertain future. Harry, reportedly reconnecting with his brother, may find personal reconciliation, while Meghan contends with a shrinking circle of influence. The narrative, once tightly controlled, is now dominated by unfiltered accounts of private conversations and behavior. For the public, the story serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of reputation, the volatility of alliances, and the power dynamics inherent in celebrity relationships. This saga underscores that in Hollywood and beyond, truth has a persistent way of surfacing. Whether through whispers, leaks, or recordings, reality ultimately asserts itself, challenging narratives, reshaping relationships, and redefining reputations. For Harry and Meghan, the question now is whether there is any recovery possible, personally, professionally, or publicly. Tyler Perry's alleged actions, as reported, demonstrate that loyalty has limits and that even the most protected individuals are vulnerable when private realities clash with public personas. The lessons extend far beyond Hollywood or royalty. Trust is earned, generosity can be exploited, and the line between privacy and accountability is often perilously thin. In the end, the story of Tyler Perry, Harry, and Meghan is about more than betrayal. It's about truth, exposure, and the inescapable consequences of unguarded moments. While the Sussexes' post-royal journey promised freedom and autonomy, the alleged revelation suggests that control over one's narrative can be fleeting when the reality behind it emerges. Perry, once their guardian, became the personification of accountability, leaving a mark on the couple that, according to reports, may never fully heal. And as the dust settles, the public is left to ponder: can private behavior ever be fully reconciled with public persona? Can trust survive once it's been tested by exposure? And for Harry and Meghan, is there any path forward when the truth they allegedly tried to conceal has been unleashed on the world? This is a story that blends Hollywood, royalty, loyalty, and betrayal. A narrative demonstrating that even the most carefully constructed lives can be upended by a single ally choosing to reveal what they've seen. In the end, the saga serves as a stark reminder: truth, once out of the shadows, cannot be contained, edited, or reimagined. And when someone shows who they really are, we are forced to see them as they are, unfiltered and undeniable.